Americans in general are very vanity obsessed, so many people would take one glance at Frida Kahlo and be disgusted by her unibrow. Frida Kahlo, an early 1900s artist, was profoundly influenced by her adolescence and love life to create her many self-portraits. Frida Kahlo had more than one health issue as she grew up, but the most important was a horrific accident. Hayden Herrera, Frida Kahlo's biographer, describes the accident between the bus and a trolley. Frida Kahlo was riding the bus when it collided with a trolley. The impact of the crash shot Kahlo backwards in the wall of the building and sent a pelvis through her pole. The accident put Kahlo in a coma for weeks and bedridden in a body cast for months, but even after her recovery, she continued to suffer from the physical damage of the accident for her entire life. An energetic Frida was not content in bed, so this is where her self-portraits began. Her parents installed a mirror above her bed, and she borrowed her father's painting supplies. She knew her body would never be the same, which limited her future careers, so she thought she could use the paintings as a source of income to pay off her medical expenses. Frida Kahlo approached Diego Rivera to review her paintings. After Diego gave his approval of Frida's artwork, he began to mentor her because he was a famous muralist, and this is where their romance took flight, despite the 20 years age difference. Diego Rivera was known for his adultery and refused to change his way when him and Kahlo began dating, even though it first offended Kahlo. Hayden Herrera, Kahlo's biographer, wrote that Kahlo's mother once compared the relationship to one between a dove and an elephant because she did not approve of the relationship. Kahlo's relationship was unconventional in more ways than one. She quickly began to cheat on Diego as well. Kahlo and Rivera, according to Herrera, were happily married until Frida walked in on Diego and her sister together. This is one love affair that Frida could not accept. She separated herself from Diego and cut off her long hair, which she prided herself on. This is where she painted more portraits. It was only 4 years later when the couple remarried. Although their relationship had many issues, Hayden Herrera also emphasizes that Diego remained supportive during her many health issues later in life and multiple miscarriages. Frida Kahlo used her experiences and emotions to create her numerous self-portraits. This is the 1943 painting by Kahlo titled Thinking About Death. Since the bus and trolley accident, Kahlo had multiple complications that continually frustrated her. Kahlo's health struggles included horrible back pain, a limp, and even gangrene. Kahlo is known for painting her emotions, so it's no surprise that her paintings seem dark at times. Kahlo again very vividly illustrates her pain from the accident in this titled Broken Column. A column, like a sign, is supposed to lend support and be sturdy, but Kahlo's was greatly damaged. Kahlo acknowledges her physical status, but still paints herself standing boldly forward. Her stance in the portrait can be interpreted as her having power over her weak spine. The result of Diego's affair with Frida's sister was not only a divorce, but also a very famous self-portrait titled Self-Portrait with Cropped Hair. Kahlo cut her hair all off when Rivera and her separated. She was furious with her husband. She painted herself with her hair surrounding her feet and dressed in a man's suit. This image can be interpreted as Frida ridding herself of what was weighing her down and also of Diego. Years after Diego and Frida reconciled, she painted Diego on My Mind, which helped show people the gravity of Frida's affection towards Diego. In this painting, Kahlo's femininity returns, and she's wearing a more traditional Mexican dress. Also, the coloring in Diego on My Mind is much more happy, using white and pink and a warm background rather than Death on My Mind and Self-Portrait with Cropped Hair. There is no doubt that Frida Kahlo used her experiences and emotions to heavily influence her artwork, and the proof is in her wide range of art she produced throughout her career. Frida Kahlo took her life experiences in love and in pain to create her treasured masterpieces.